We've got baseball for you from U.S. Cellular Field on the south side of Chicago. Opening day for the 2014 season between the Minnesota Twins and the Chicago White Sox. Hi again, everybody. It's finally here. Welcome to our special opening day edition of Baseball on the Show. I'm joined by Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, as we get set to get things going, it's the pitching that has to be considered one of the strong points on this ball club.
Yeah, and pitching is going to be important for these guys. No question about it. They're only going to go as far as this group right here is going to take them. And to me, it looks like a staff that's capable of getting the job done.
The game's count starting now. It's opening day. It's the show. And it's coming up next. The crowd is ready to erupt as their guys get set to take the field. Let's join public address announcer Mike Carlucci.
And now, your 2014 Chicago White Sox.
Quickly now, we'll look at the two men who are entrusted with the starting pitching assignment here to begin the new year. More from the guys moving forward this afternoon, but first, let's take a look at the starting lineup for the visiting Minnesota Twins. As Ron Gardenhire's starting nine will look like this. They'll match up against one of the toughest around, the all-star lefty Chris Sale. Behind him, the White Sox defensively will line up like this. Alex Presley will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike one.
First pitch, 3-10.
That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike. Still a bit of a chill in the air. 53 degrees, our game time temperature. And he misses 2-1. On a good pitch there, had him stretching to get out there, and it's 2-2 now.
Yeah, that's where you need to be selective. That was a pitcher's pitch, and now you give that advantage right back.
Sets the 2-2 pitch. Slider, but that's low as it's dug out by the catcher there. Now here's a ball hit hard on the ground to second, and that'll get on by into right field for a leadoff single. And he can't come up with it cleanly here in right.
It's definitely a good start when you're facing a guy like this in his home park. You've got to find a way to put some pressure on him. Don't want him to get settled out there.
Pedro Florimon will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short. 6, 4, 3, and they turn the double play.
Well, so much for that leadoff single to start the ball game. Here's a good pitch to the number 2 hitter, and he gets him to beat it into the ground, and that's an easy double play.
Joe Mauer will come on now, and no sooner did it look like they may have something started than the double play took it all away.
And that's especially tough when you figure the part of the lineup they're in. These are the guys you want to have hitting with runners on base.
And this ball will be chopped foul. Oh, and 2 now as Mauer can't come up with anything on that swing.
This is the trouble when you're facing a guy like this. You get into a hole, and now you don't know what to look for. He's got 4 pitches he could turn to here.
A swing from Mauer as he pulls this on the ground out to second. Throw on to KONERKO will be in time, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here for the Twins. It's the Twins nothing. White Sox coming to bat. Major League Baseball is on the show. Now the starting lineup for the White Sox looks like this. They'll face a tough matchup indeed as they go to work against veteran right-hander Ricky Nolasco. Defensively, the Twins will align themselves like this. Alejandro De Aza will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Leading off for the White Sox, left fielder Alejandro De Aza.
And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0. De Aza, sneaky power from the top of the lineup. 17 home runs a year ago.
Yeah, easily a career high. And this is a guy that only goes about $190. But he's proven that he can be more than just a slash hitter or a guy that beats out ground balls.
First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. Open stance by De Aza. Here's the pitch. And he takes ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here in the home half of the first in a scoreless ball game. Adam Eaton will get his first shot here with the runner on following the leadoff walk. Now a ball hit in the air, but in play perhaps down the line. And this is hauled in on the run for the out. And he had a lot of ground to cover to get to that one.
Now, this is a really tough play for a left fielder here, especially when he's moving to his right, because there's almost no foul ground here until that wall comes right up in your face. So just a great job to stay with that play.
Paul KONERKO will get his first opportunity now. Runner still at first with 1 away. swing, and he pops him up. Behind the bag at second. Florimon ranges back, and he has it for out number 2.
And if this ball's hit maybe just a little bit harder, he might have a shot at doubling a man off. But since it's hit so softly, he's only going to wind up getting 1 out.
So it's a runner at first with 2 gone, and in steps Adam Dunn. Dunn with that open stance, and here's the pitch. First pitch fastball swung on and missed 0-1. Is that really the spot you want to be messing with here?
It shouldn't be. That's a danger zone if you ask me.
Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Well, that's a good spot for that 2-seam fastball. Remember, that'll run away from left-handers, so a good idea to work the outside edge.
Now the 1-1 pitch. Here's a line drive caught by Mauer at first. Unlucky that time, and that ball will end the inning. A man left for the White Sox. After 1, no score. Josh Willingham leads things off now in the top half of the second.
Twins, the designated hitter, Josh Willingham.
First pitch of the inning is bounced up the middle, and they're going to get themselves a base runner rather quickly here as that's into center field for a leadoff single.
Well, if these guys are going to do anything this season, he's going to need to be a big part of that offense. And he comes through big time right here with a base hit in his very first at-bat.
Trevor Plouffe will get his first opportunity now.
Getting runs on.
Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. The speculation, of course, with whomever the third baseman is to begin the season is that he's essentially just keeping the seat warm for one of their 2 top prospects, as the Twins should be all set with budding superstars at third base and in center field. Ball swung on and lifted in the air with some carry out towards left center. Therefore, it is Eaton, and he's got it for the first out.
Whoa, and as a pitcher, you hold your breath anytime a ball's hit in the air at this place. But luckily, he got under this ball a little bit too much, and that runner has to retreat back to first base.
Brian Dozier will take his first cuts here with the runner still at first and 1 away now. Here's the first pitch to him. Good late break to the slider here, but he takes it in on the hands for ball 1. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
That changeup away is his ground ball pitch. That's a good job to hold off.
And there he goes towards second. Swing and a liner toward right center. And he's got himself a base hit.
This is all about taking what's given to you as a hitter. If they want to keep working you away, fine, let them. You just have to take the approach like this. Drive it to the opposite field. Now they'll think twice about working you out there next time.
Oswaldo Arcia will step in now. Good bite to the slider, and he takes strike 1.
Now at the plate, you're looking for something up in the zone. Try and keep it in the air. Make sure you don't hit into a double play.
Double play kills the inning.
That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you gotta make something positive come out of this on the mound.
No score here as we play inning number 2. Oh, and he can't catch up to the fastball as he swings and misses for the second out.
Yeah, and that's a big second out right there, and that's going to keep that runner anchored over there at third base. So they may wind up not getting that first run across after all.
Jason KUBE will get a shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 2. And he gets ahead 0-1.
And you know, this is a guy that loves the ball down and in. It's one of the locations he really covers well, so they're going to want to mix their spots here.
And this is swung on and lifted down the left field line, but it'll get back into the crowd as he jumps ahead of him now, 0-2. And he swings and pops it foul behind the plate. Flowers is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. So a great job there of working out a potential trouble. Twin strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Avisail Garcia will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. First pitch here misses wide, 1-0.
That's what you have to do against a big sweeping slider like that. It starts in the zone, and it's probably going to finish out of the zone, so that's a good job just to lay off.
You can do it.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. And this pitch is hit hard as it'll fall into right field for their first hit of the ball game.
Didn't have a whole lot of choice there on 2-0. You had to go after him. You know, but when you leave that ball out over the plate, this can be the result. Well, that's what being patient and waiting for your pitch will get you.
Conor Gillespie will be the batter. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Runners on the move for second. And just lucky to make contact on that one as it's chopped foul. And he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
All right, now we're going to take a look at the location of the last 2 pitches on show track. The 1-1 pitch is right at the knees. That's perfect. And then he gets them to go just a little bit lower on the 1 and 2, and he swings right over the top of it.
Alexi Ramirez will stride to the box as he gets ready for his first AB of the year. Now here's the first pitch. And he goes the other way with a fastball as this is hit in the air toward the gap in right center. Presley will range to his left and put it away. 2 down. And now this is thrown wildly, just getting it into the infield.
You see this ball start slicing away from him toward the end here, but he winds up staying right with it and running it down.
Gordon Beckham will get his first cuts here with 2 gone now and a runner at first. First pitch to him. Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. And here's a swing and a ball lifted in the air into fairly deep center field. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. White Sox leave 1. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. Kurt Suzuki will step in here to start their half of the 3rd with the top of the order to follow.
Kurt Suzuki.
Throw it anywhere. Who's swinging anything?
And he lays off here, but it's a cold strike 1.
Shut him down now! Shut them down!
Oh, and this one is hit a ton out to center. Racing back the center fielder. And he'll be there to make the play. Nicely done.
Well, I thought at first that this was going to be a tougher play than it wound up being. You can see him turn and run straight back towards the wall here in center field, but he gets back there in plenty of time to make the play.
Alex Presley will dig in here. He singled to open up the ball game.
Let's go. All right, let's win.
And he'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And he misses again, 2-0.
Let's go, Sox.
3-0 now.
And he's got a little bit of work to do now to avoid that first walk.
Are you crazy, bro? Come on, you don't want to walk him.
The 3-0. That one's in there, 3-1. Just got a piece of it as it's fouled back. Now a check swing as he pops this one onto the right side. And he'll put it away now without much of a problem. 2 gone now here in the 3rd.
Now batting, shortstop,
Pedro Florimon will dig in. 0 for 1 here in this one. Now the first pitch. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
And even with 2 outs, this is a team that can still put something together here, especially in this part of the lineup. So you can't let your guard down.
Fouled straight back. 3rd inning, no score to this point. The 1-1. 1-2 now.
Now that he's fully loose out there, you can see he's getting a little more zip on that fastball than he had coming out of the gate.
And a fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. Home half of the 3rd coming up. No score. Tyler Flowers makes his way to the plate to get us started here in the bottom of inning number 3.
Catcher, Tyler Flowers.
First pitch misses here to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 9 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1.
All right, Tyler, let's go.
That missed. Close. It's ball 2.
Yeah, a little unlucky here to be behind 2-0. Those first couple of pitches haven't missed by a whole lot.
Come on, Chuck.
3-0 now.
And that questionable call on the previous pitch, it really changes the at-bat because he doesn't want to just lay one in there on 2-0. Now it's 3-0, and the tide is not working in his favor.
And no doubt about this one, it's in there, 3-1.
And at the plate, he might have been told, look, you're taken until you get a strike. Not a bad idea.
The 3-1. And good patience exercised as he works out the walk to lead off the home half of the third.
Up next for Chicago, left fielder
Alejandro De Aza will stand in for a second time. He drew a base on balls to lead off the home first. Oh, hit sharply as this is pulled into right. A dive, but he can't come up with it in right as it skips right past him. And a relay home. The tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
Up next for the White Sox, center fielder
Adam Eaton will dig in here. He flew out his first time around. Now a 58-foot curveball that misses for a ball. Any thought to bringing the infield in here with one away?
Still a little early in my book. A run you can live with. What you don't want to do is let this snowball into a big inning.
And a good heater as he just watches this baby, a ball and a strike.
Even though that's a strike, that's still not a bad take because you're facing a guy that's already walked a few guys, so make him throw some more pitches. Run that pitch count up.
The 1-1 home. And here's a pitch swung on and sent on the ground to short. Only play is going to be at first, so that'll go as an RBI that brings home the opening marker of the ball game.
That's all you got to do there. Put the ball on the ground. Use the big part of the field, and that's going to get that first run home from third base.
Paul KONERKO will try and start over now with the bases empty and 2 away following the RBI ground out. First pitch coming. Now a swing, and he just fouls this one away. Grounded softly to the left side. Throw on to Mauer will be in time, and that retires the side. So 1 run on 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. On now to the top of inning number 4. It's the White Sox 1 and the Twins nothing. Back with Eric Karros and Steve Lyons, Matt Vasgersian, as Joe Mauer settles in to start things out for Minnesota.
Peanut, peanut, peanut here. Ice cold soda. Right.
First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0.
Ah.
And he fires in a strike this time to make it 1 ball and 1 strike. just does manage to get a piece there as this is bounced foul. The 1-2 home to Maurer. Started to chase there. They'll appeal it down to third, and no swing. It's ball 2. And he swings and hits this ball high in the air and deep to left center field. Piazza is going to have room, however, as he makes the catch in deep left center field for the first out.
Now batting, designated hitter, Josh Willingham.
Josh Willingham will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Let's go. Shut this guy down.
And here's a fastball called for strike 1.
Go get him.
And Willingham watches that one miss. A ball and a strike. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Wow, what a good time to take something off of that pitch, and they had him fooled pretty good on that one.
Oh, and you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Boy, and he's come out with a plan against these hitters, and he's executed that plan to perfection here early on. That's 7 in a row now he's set down.
Trevor Plouffe will stand in now with 2 away, trying to avoid another 1-2-3 inning.
Now, this has been total domination these past few innings. They haven't been able to mount any kind of threat whatsoever.
Fouled back. 2 out, nobody on. Now a ball hit hard towards center, and that's in there. Base hit.
You talk about getting the bat head out in front. This is rifled up the middle. Can't square up a baseball any better than that.
Brian Dozier will stand in. A base hit his first time around. And he catches the inside corner for a called strike. 0-1.
Now you've got the tying run over at first. 2 away. He's going to be looking to try and find a gap right here and bring that guy all the way around to score.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball.
Oh, shit.
Now a swing, and he pops it foul behind the plate. And this is going to wind up a foul ball. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. This is hit high in the air and pretty deep down the left field line. And he will make the catch just shy of the track, and the inning is over. Twins wind up stranding 1. They're down 1-0. Adam Dunn will lead things off here in the home half of the 4th.
Designated hitter, Adam Dunn.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Okay, let's take him deep. There we go.
And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. And Dunn able to hold off on that one. Smart move there as it's 1-2.
Well, I think that fastball is just for show there. He's not trying to throw this for a strike.
And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2.
He's hoping to just run that heater by him. So he's ramped up the velocity here in the last 2 pitches.
Do it.
Here we go.
And here's a slider. Strike 3 called, and that'll be the first out of the inning. So with that, let's call on the guys in the graphics department to put up the pitch speed comparison for the 2 starters. And you can see the top 2 pitch velocities here, 96 on one hand versus a still respectable 92 on the other. Avisail Garcia will dig in. He singled his first time around.
Let's go.
Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. One run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox. And a fastball runs a bit inside. He's down 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike.
And that pitch is only 89 miles an hour. You know, that's not the hardest fastball you're ever going to come across, but it's the command and the two-seam movement that makes that a tough pitch to hit.
And they set up away with the fastball, but it misses. 3-1.
Well, I think it's time to attack now because these guys haven't been in too many good hitters' counts. This is where you need to pounce.
Let's go.
Here comes the pitch for Garcia.
Here we go.
Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2.
Let's go, Chicago. Here we go.
And that misses for ball 4.
The batter, third baseman,
Conor GILLASPIE will try it again. Set down on strikes his first time.
Move that runner to second base.
And that's in there for strike 1.
And you know what, guys? I have been really impressed so far. Not only has he used his fastball well, but he's also spotted it well. I mean, that is perfect location right on the knees.
Go, good guy.
1 run, 2 hits, and no errors so far for the White Sox.
Here we go.
1-1.
You got to figure we'll start seeing a pretty heavy dose of that splitter. I mean, this is a situation that absolutely calls for it.
Come on, let's get a hit. Here we go.
And he finds a way to catch the zone here. It's 1-2. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Go, White Sox. Here we go.
Here's a swing and a ground ball. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. And now he has some trouble with it in left. Throw comes back in quickly, so put the runners at first and second now, still with only 1 away.
Just a good job of going with the pitch there. You see it's on the outside part of the plate, and with the bases empty, That third baseman's a good 15 to 20 feet off the line, so this is not much more than a routine ground ball, but he's got no shot at getting to it.
Alexi Ramirez is in now as he watches a pitch for ball one. And this is on the ground to short. Could be two. One there. Back to Mauer, but it's not in time, and they'll settle for just the one out.
Boy, and this would have been a really costly double play, but fortunately, he's hustling all the way down the line, and he's able to beat that throw on the back end.
Gordon Beckham will get a shot here with 2 on and 2 out here in the fourth. First pitch is a breaking ball taken down and away for ball one. Now a swing as he hits this one into the air, but this will be foul off to the right, out of play. Swing and a line drive, but that's a foul ball. And he'll try to hold up in time, but to no avail as he went around and the inning is over. White Sox strand a couple, but they hold a 1-0 lead. Oswaldo Arcia will make his way towards the box to lead off the fifth.
Right fielder, Oswaldo Arcia.
Too high that time with the inning's first pitch. Hits ball one. Two and 0 now.
And down by a run, a leadoff walk would certainly help the cause. He's got to shrink that strike zone here and not chase anything that he shouldn't be swinging at.
And here's a fastball for a strike. 2-1 now. A swing and a miss there. 2-2.
And sometimes you got to cut down a little stride against a guy who's throwing this hard. Either you take that leg kick completely out of the equation, or you get it started just a little bit quicker.
On a good changeup, a swing and a miss, and he's set down on strikes for the second time today.
We'll take another look at the sequence here on Show Track. Now, as we watch, notice that it's all hard stuff through the first 4 pitches. But then on pitch number 5, he finally turns to something off speed, and that leaves the hitter with no chance.
Leadoff man retired here, and that'll bring in Jason KUBE.
Water.
Now here's the first pitch. And a slider tails outside for ball one.
And he's tracking that all the way across the plate, but that had too much sweep to it for him to think of swinging.
Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
And we've seen guys swing at that 4-seam riding fastball up in the zone. But you're never going to get on top of that thing when it's up that high.
look out. He has to back away there and then give a little glare out to the mound. It's ball 2. Can't imagine guys like that too much.
Yeah, not too much indeed. You start getting into the danger area when it's up and in that high.
And that pitch comes over to catch the corner. It's 2-2 now.
A little conviction behind that fastball.
Fastball didn't miss by much, and it's a full count now, 3-2. Kurt Suzuki waits on deck. Now a swing and a miss on a pitch well out of the strike zone as he becomes the second out.
Yeah, I don't think Sale gets the recognition he deserves because his record wasn't so hot, but he was on a losing ball club last year. He's been about as good as anybody the last couple of years, and he's off to a good start again here.
Kurt Suzuki will stand in here hoping to at least put a ball in play here this inning. First pitch coming. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1. And he misses with it, 1-1.
Well, you know, things have gone his way more often than not so far this afternoon, but he certainly didn't get any help on that one.
Grounded foul off to the right and over toward the dugout. And this ball's hit pretty well, high and deep to straightaway left. De Aza retreats to the track, and he'll put this one away. So a sigh of relief as the side is retired. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They trail this one 1-0. Tyler Flowers will stand in to lead things off in the bottom of the 5th.
For the White Sox, catcher Tyler Flowers.
First pitch on the way. Inside with the slider, and that'll back him up a bit.
You don't want guys to get too comfortable up there, so that's a good idea to run something in tight.
And, ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside, 1-1. Now a swing and a miss, and he's behind 1-2.
Yeah, kind of a late decision to swing there. Even if he hits that thing, that might just be a routine fly to right.
Let's go, White Sox! Here we go.
And this is fought off at the plate as it's chopped foul. Tried to shoot the corner, and he missed it, 2-2.
Yeah, that's a great pitch on 1-2. You start it in the zone, and hopefully you'll get that guy thinking he needs to protect. It turned out to be a good take.
Come on, White Sox! Here we go.
And this ball is also hit foul and heading for the seats, so we'll have to do it again. Still 2-2. And he chased one there as this is bounced to short. A quick out number 1.
Well, with 2 strikes, you've got to protect up there, even on a curveball that's a borderline strike. But he could only manage to get this one off the end of his bat, and it winds up being a simple little ground out.
Alejandro De Aza will step in. He tripled and subsequently scored last time around.
All right, White Sox. Here we go.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Two and 0.
That's ball two.
Bases are empty, one man out. Now the 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1.
Yeah, you know, he probably got the fastball he was looking for, but on 2-0, you can look for one pitch in one spot. And if it's not in that spot, you take it.
Good fastball that time as he's pulled the count back to even now. It's 2-2.
And that's almost a carbon copy of that last fastball, and he buried both of those pitches right on the inside corner.
And a full count as that misses. It's 3-2 now. Adam Eaton is on deck. He'll hit next. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. And he didn't quite get all of it as this is lifted in the air out towards left center. KUBE will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder,
Adam Eaton will try it again. 0 for 2 with a fly out and a ground ball thus far. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the White Sox, but they lead it 1-0. Alex Presley will stand in to start things off as this top of the batting order hasn't found a whole lot of success so far.
In fact, just one hit between the 1, 2, 3 hitters combined. So apparently the table setters have not been getting their chores done.
Now the first pitch. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. Some action now in the White Sox bullpen. They'll stand up a lefty and a right-hander to throw. Not much behind this as this ball is looped over toward first. And the recovery's a quick one as he gets his man at first. Good composure that time to record the first out of the inning. Matt Davidson will be summoned into the game to take over at first following the injury.
Number 22, Matt Davidson.
Pedro Florimon will get another shot. Struck out swinging his last time.
Up next for Minnesota, shortstop, Pedro Florimon.
And this one's not close. It's in the dirt for ball one. And now he'll try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw to first is going to beat him, though, as they're able to thwart the bunt attempt.
Not a bad idea right here. Runs have been pretty hard to come by, and he's going to try to lay one down to get something started. But defensively, it was covered well, and they nail him at first.
Joe Mauer will step in now. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. This is in the air to center. Does he have another 1-2-3 for the Ledger? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. Down go the Twins in order. They still trail 1-0. Matt Davidson will come on as he's newly into the ballgame, getting his first plate appearance now here in the 6th. And here's the first pitch. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1. Well, for that man right there, only the 1 run allowed. How discouraging is that when you're pitching your heart out and you're just not getting the support?
Well, the good pitchers really don't let it get to them. They know that it cuts both ways. Sometimes you give up 5 runs and your guys score you 8. You just have to focus on holding up your end of the bargain.
And that finds the target, 0-2 now.
And if he's getting tired, it's not showing in his slider. That pitch is still as tight as it was in the 2nd inning.
And a splitter is over for a cold 3rd strike as he's left shaking his head, 1 gone.
And you'll see where these 3 pitches are on show track. They're all in the strike zone, all basically right on top of one another. So clearly they had a plan of attack there, and it nets them a strikeout.
One out for Chicago here in the 6th, and in steps Adam Dunn. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Good zip to the fastball there by Nolasco, and it's 0-1.
And even though he's pitching well, this is a part of the order that he's really got to worry about. Now, they can turn a good outing into a bad one pretty darn quickly.
Hit hard back up the middle, and that'll get down for a base hit.
And you know, that's what they needed. It's just a 1-out single, nothing too amazing. But now at least you get that guy into the stretch and maybe give your guys a little hope up there.
Avisail Garcia will stand in. Base on balls his last time. Fastball on the inside corner, and he takes a look at strike 1. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1. Swing and a ball headed towards the hole. To Dozier for 1. Back to first, and a great stretch there may be the difference. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Around the horn they go. 5-4-3 to end the threat. More opening day baseball coming up following this. Back here on the south side of Chicago, White Sox on top in this one. But before we get out to the 7th, let's take a look at our game summary through the first 6. Josh Willingham will stand in here to start the 7th. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink. Neither one of them looking all that tired just yet.
Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
I doubt he wanted to get in quite so tight with the hard stuff there, but hey, this is a guy with good opposite field power, so you don't want to just give him free rein to lean out over the plate.
1-0 on the way. Lined hard to center field, and that's going to be a base hit, so the possible tying run is aboard here to start the 7th.
And this is really one of the few balls they've hit solidly all afternoon, so now we'll see if maybe they can get something going here.
Here comes Robin Ventura now out of the White Sox dugout, and he's going to make a change as that'll be all for his starter, Chris Sale. So he'll depart with the lead and a chance to be the winner, but he is responsible for the tying run at first. Mitchell Boggs is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Mitchell Boggs.
Trevor Plouffe will be the first to stand in against the new pitcher as he'll do so with the runner at first and nobody out. There's a good fastball on the outside corner as he'll take a look at strike one. A look here at the hits per side here in the late going. A runner at first with no outs here. Runner goes for second, and he just gets a piece there as this is chopped foul. And he missed with it. It's 1-2.
Come on, turn the double. Swing.
And this is fouled back and out of play.
Go Sox.
He'll try again, 1-2. And a slider runs away from him there, and the count levels at 2-2. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
That's a big strikeout here with that tying run still at first. Well, now you're basically a ground ball away from getting out of this.
Brian Dozier will dig in now. A single and a fly out for him in 2 trips thus far. Now Dozier with a drive out to left field. And this will find the seats in left for a home run. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left, and the Twins move out on top 2-1.
Well, how do you hit a sinker baller? You got to wait for him to give you something up in the zone, because when that pitch is down around your knees, it's too hard to elevate. But when it flattens out and gets up, that's when you can do your damage.
Your attention, please. Now
So a
pitching for
call to
White
the
Sox,
bullpen now, and they'll make a
number
move for the
46,
left-hander here.
Johnny Field.
Oswaldo Arcia will be the first one to greet him as he'll start fresh here with the bases empty following the home run.
Go.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. swing and a bouncing ball to third. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, left fielder, Jason KUBE.
Jason KUBE will come forward now. He's popped out and struck out in his first 2 plate appearances. Lefty versus lefty, and the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Well, that strike zone looks like it's tightening up a bit.
Now a ball bounced towards the mound. The throw's a low one, and he can't make the scoop at first as it's in and out of the glove. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error.
Suzuki.
So it's a runner at first with 2 men out, and that'll bring in the veteran catcher, Kurt Suzuki. And a fastball runs in a bit too close for comfort that time.
And you know what? That's not a big breaking ball coming up high and tight. That's going to get your attention a little.
All right, Chicago.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0. You figure he's taken now on the 3-ball count?
Maybe even taking 2.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, a much better pitch there than the one he threw on 2-0.
And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
Oh, and you know he wanted that one. Now the inning will continue, and a guy moves up into scoring position here.
Alex Presley will get his shot now with 2 on and 2 out here in inning number 7.
Let's go, White Sox.
Breaking ball that's cut on and missed for the first strike.
And that's what he needed here with 2 outs. He couldn't afford to fall behind another guy here in the inning, so that's a good job to jump in that driver's seat with strike 1.
Good boy.
Here's a softly hit ball back to him on the mound. Oh, and he just throws the glove up there and snares it for out number 3. A 2-run score for the Twins, both coming on this 2-run home run. Get up and stretch. It's now 2-1 Minnesota. Conor Gillespie will stand in to get things going for the White Sox. He'll be followed by Alexi Ramirez on deck. A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. Low for ball 1. For that man right there, just the 1 run allowed. The question is, can he make that lead stand up?
Well, he hasn't shown too many signs of cracking so far. He's got the look of someone right now who's ready to go the distance.
Not quite reaching 90 with the fastball, but it's 1-1 now. Well, that pitch isn't going to light up the radar gun, but it's been effective.
Well, it doesn't have to. If you get that good movement and put it in the right spot, it's plenty good enough to do the job.
Here's the 1-1 pitch. And they'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Now a ground ball towards the hole. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, one away.
And that's what the two-seam fastball will do for you. Running away, not just for strikeouts. Here he gets him to hit it on the ground for an easy out.
Alexi Ramirez will stand in. He grounded into a fielder's choices last time. Here's the first pitch to him. And that's on the outside corner for a strike.
Boy, his control has been outstanding so far. And there's another pitch right on the black.
Now he runs up and gets this one down. And the throw is too late. He's on with a beautifully placed bunt single.
Second baseman, number 15, KONERKO.
Out of the Minnesota dugout now is skipper Ron Gardenhire. And that's going to do it now for Ricky Nolasco. So a good job all in all this afternoon, and as it stands, he can only win this one as he departs with a one-run lead. Matt Guerrier is out from the bullpen now as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Matt Guerrier.
Gordon Beckham will be the first to greet him here as he'll stand in with a runner at first and one away. Now some action out in the Minnesota pen as it looks like both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Grounded, foul. Quick check on that tying run at first. And late reactions, and they got him.
Ugh. This is something that never, ever should happen. I mean, you're the tying run over there. That'll drive a manager up a wall.
Here we go.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that will conclude matters here in the seventh. Good guys held in check here. They're down 2-1.
Your attention, please. Now
New pitcher set to come on now, and it's the veteran left-hander Scott Downs that gets the call. Pedro Florimon will get us going now in the top half of the eighth.
Pedro Florimon.
First pitch of the inning is taken downstairs for a ball. It's 1-0. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away. Swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
You can tell he's got sinker on the mind because he definitely undercut that one.
And this will be fouled away. Again, a 1-2. Hit hard to the right. Foul. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out. Well, look there at the numbers for our two starters here today, with both guys recently departed from the ball game and looking on from the dugout. Joe Mauer will stand in now, and he's been kept quiet out of the number 3 hole, hitless in his 3 at-bats so far. First pitch coming. There's the sinker to start him out, missing down and away for ball 1. And this one misses again to Mauer. 2-0 now.
Yeah, and he didn't even have to think twice about that one. And now he's got a good hitter's count here, 2-0.
Our pitcher's duel continues here. 2-1 score as we play the 8th. Now the 2-0 home. To Beckham at second. Throw to first is in time as Mauer becomes out number 2. A good performance thus far by the visiting Twins, and they lead it here in the 8th as you get a look at our line scored at this point. Josh Willingham will get another shot now, 2 for 3 in the game. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Fouled back. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Twins are set down 1-2-3. They lead it 2-1. Jeff Keppinger will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 7, Jeff Keppinger.
Come on, Jeff.
Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. First offering on the way. And he misses inside with that one, ball 1. Good tailing action there. It's 1-1.
Come on.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. And this is swung on and bounced to shortstop. And he's retired, 1 away.
Now batting, left fielder, Alejandro Diaz.
New pitcher coming on now as they'll hand it off to Casey Fiend here.
Number 50, Casey Fiend.
Alejandro Diaz will stand in. He flew out his last time up. And he gets a piece of it here, but it's chopped foul. And he lays off for ball 1.
You might have felt the squeeze on that one. That might just change the whole complexion of the at-bat.
Jammed him a little here as this is hit softly to the left side. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, center fielder, Adam Eaton.
Adam Eaton will stride in, grounded out his last time through. Here's the first offering.
Ball one. Yeah, hard to believe that's not a strike. I don't know exactly where that would have missed.
Not close. It's 2-0.
Now, he's looking like he's a little too amped up out there. He's got to channel that a little more because that pitch wasn't that close.
Lays off a fastball, but it's over for a strike. 2-1.
All right, let's go.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Now a fastball, and he might have gotten under it just a bit as this is out toward deep right field. Arcia will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Down in order go the White Sox. Our score remains 2-1. Josh Fegley is into the ball game here as he takes over behind the plate.
Now catching, number 36, Josh Fegley.
Trevor Plouffe will get us started as they look for a little insurance here in the top of the ninth.
Baseman, Trevor Plouffe.
Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. This man out for a second inning of work, and why not? He set him down 1-2-3 the last time around.
Right, and with 2 strikeouts mixed in there as well. Just let him keep going.
Sinker, 1 ball, 1 strike. Two and 1.
Yeah, and on 2-1 right now, you gotta figure this guy's wound up for the fastball here. Maybe you come with the breaking ball here out of the zone and hope he goes after it.
And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact.
Well, this is a good job to work the count from 0-1 to 3-1, and now he's really in the driver's seat to see a fastball.
And a good spot for that pitch as it's chopped foul. And this pitch misses here. It's ball 4, and they've got a leadoff base runner aboard to start the ninth.
If you're looking for a good way to add to a 1-run lead, a leadoff walk never hurts. Let's see how they want to play this from here.
Brian Dozier will stand in again as we flash you back to earlier. He's accounted for their only runs of the ball game on 1 swing of the bat, as this was the swing right here.
Stop the call right here.
Here's a ball hit pretty well and carrying to deep right. This is gathered in out there by Garcia for the first out.
And really, from what we've seen here so far this afternoon, balls just don't seem to have a whole lot of carry to them, and this was another example right there.
Oswaldo Arcia will step in, a ground-out victim as last time. And he hits the bottom of the strike zone here with the sinker. Strike 1.
And you can see him trying to be a little bit more patient here. He's got 2 strikeouts already, but he's got to be careful not to fall too far behind.
Oh, this is hit to third. Will it be 2? Beckham for 1. Relay to first in time, and just like that, the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Nothing further in the Minnesota ninth. Last chance now for the White Sox. They trail here 2-1. Glenn Perkins is on now to try to close things down here in the ninth.
Number 15, Glenn Perkins.
Matt Davidson will get another shot, called out on strikes his first time around.
First baseman, Matt Davidson.
Fastball in there for a called strike.
That thing's coming in there hot. 96 miles an hour.
And that's a called strike at the letters, though that looked high from here. It's 0-2 now. Boy, he sure can sling that thing, can't he?
You sure can. A very wide arm angle, comes from the first base side. It's not straight either, it's moving.
And this is fouled back and out of play. That misses. 1-2. And now a pitch on the way. Line softly towards short. And he's set down, one away.
Well, this is what you want out of your closer. Comes in firing darts, and it's a very quick out number one.
Diane Viciedo will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
24, Diane Viciedo.
Here we go. Get on base.
First pitch to him. And he gets some pretty good wood on it here as this is lifted to fairly deep left. KUBE is back to the warning track, and he's able to put it away for the second out.
Yeah, and now just one out away from wrapping up this one, and that would certainly be a good way to start the series if they could take game one on the road.
Avisail Garcia will get another shot. He hit into a double play his last time.
Come on, you can do it.
Watches a fastball right there for strike one. The win would be credited to Ricky Nolasco, barring any late turnaround. Here comes the pitch for Garcia. And this ball's heading for the seats down the right side as the count will move to 0-2 now. Pitch swung on and hit in the air toward the line and right. And that is going to wrap things up as the catch is made, and the Twins move to 1-0 on the young season as this ball game is over.
And a good job here to come in and finish this one off. And in doing so, he's going to pick up his first save of the year.
This one, definitely a low-scoring affair as we get one last look at our final line score. So a good ball game is what we just watched. With runs hard to come by, it makes it much easier to find our difference maker, and this was the man, no doubt. He's our top player of the game.
And you have to feel good for that guy right there. The games finally count, and he comes out on opening day and turns in a great performance. That's how you want to get your season started.
So that's a wrap here this afternoon. For EK, Psycho, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, log on to theshownation.com. The Twins are victorious in this one, 2-1. So long from Chicago.
The final line score for this afternoon's ball game for the victorious Twins: 2 runs, 6 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. For the White Sox, 1 run, 5 hits, with 1 error. They left 5 men on base. The winning pitcher is Ricky Nolasco. His record is now 1-0. Give the save to Glenn Perkins, his first. Loss goes to Mitchell Boggs. He falls to 0-1. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes. Our paid attendance at U.S. Cellular Field this afternoon, 59,345. The White Sox thank you for attending and encourage you to buckle up and drive home safely.